So tell me how much worse you think your condition is than being dead for 4 days. During the Savior's earthly ministry, 3 of his best friends were siblings, Mary, Martha, and Lazarus, who came from the little town of Bethany. While he was out preaching, Jesus learned that Lazarus was sick and needed his help right away. But he intentionally lingered for 2 days before returning. When Jesus eventually returned to Bethany, Lazarus, as Jesus knew he would, had died and had been in the tomb for 4 days. When Jesus saw the sorrow of Mary, he wept with her, even though he knew he was about to change her sorrow to joy. He led the sisters to the tomb, where he commanded that the stone that blocked the door be rolled away. Then, in a display of unmatched power and compassion, he said, "Lazarus, come forth." He who was dead for 4 days was alive again. The Savior's message that day was not only for Mary and Martha and Lazarus and those who looked on, but it was for each of us. I want to say this really slowly, there is nothing Jesus cannot do for those who follow him. Far too often we put limits on the power of Jesus Christ to help us. Like it was said, I taught Institute for 23 years. I've had many young adults over the last 25 years explain how their problems, which were often mental or emotional, were not ones that the Lord could or would heal. I would remind the young adult of the story of Lazarus, and then I would say, so tell me how much worse you think your condition is than being dead for 4 days. It always worked. As President Oaks reminds us, Jesus healed many from physical diseases, but he did not withhold healing from those who sought to be made whole from other ailments. Matthew writes that he healed every sickness, every disease among the people. Great multitudes followed him, and he healed them all. Surely these healings included those whose sicknesses were emotional, mental, or spiritual. He healed them all.